Hello, welcome back to the Left in the Past. And today I'm in Resaca, Georgia at the Resaca Confederate Cemetery. And before we get in there, I'm going to go read a little bit over here, just a little bit about the cemetery. This is Miss Mary Green, the person that actually started this whole entire cemetery. But Resaca Confederate Cemetery. Resaca Cemetery is one of the two oldest Confederate burial grounds in the South, and the oldest in Georgia. Miss Mary Green and her sister, Miss Piatt Green, started Resaca Cemetery on 2.5 acres of land donated by their father, Colonel John F. Green. Miss Mary and Miss Piatt were so grieved by all the random and shallow graves hastily dug that they decided to relocate the bodies. With the help of their household servants, they moved the gallant dead to the plot of land that has become known as the Resaca Confederate Cemetery. By October 1866, all 450 Confederates have been moved. The first dedication service was held on October 25th, 1866. In 1925, the stone wall was built under the joint direction of the United Confederate Veterans and the United Daughters of the Confederacy of Gordon County. And this is just a little bit of what's in this little history box. And this is like a plot layout of the cemetery. And there also is a little wall thing just for Mary Jane Green. And this word right there is fierce, in case y'all couldn't see that. And now I'll go ahead and start going into the cemetery. There also is this little plaque right here. It says, "This tablet is dedicated by the Atlanta chapter of the United Daughters of the Confederacy to the memory of Miss Mary Green, who established this Resaca Cemetery, the first in the state for our Confederate soldiers." They also have this memorial for Mary in remembrance and appreciation for her service and dedication in locating and collecting the remains of the soldiers who died on the Resaca battlefield and re-interring them in a plot of land that will become the first Confederate cemetery in Georgia. United Daughters of the Confederacy, Atlanta chapter number 18, April 26, 2008. And they have this wall right here. And if you do come and visit the Resaca Confederate Cemetery, they have this little thing right here, where if you just open it up, you can write your name that you came and visit here. I left my channel name right there, and my dad also left his right there. Shadow Past Tours and Tales, and then mine. And he is actually with me today, filming a video of his own, just right over there. And they have this memorial thing, just for the cemetery, and I'll let y'all read that. And they also have a bench right here in remembrance of Mary J. Green. By her hands they sleep upon the field of battle. And most of the flat stones that I've seen that are here are unknown, unfortunately. And they just go all the way around. I'll get more over there in just a few moments. But almost every single grave here has a Confederate flag on it, which I think is very cool, because not a lot of Confederate cemeteries still do that. And then pretty much all the standing stones like this are known soldiers. And there also is a stone right here. Charles M. Burford. Sorry if I pronounced that name wrong. December 15th, 1837 to 1863. He was 25 years old. And unfortunately, the stone is broke. It used to be very, very, very tall, and it used to go like way up there. But somebody has unfortunately broke it. And these stones go all the way across. And some of these are unknown. Sergeant S.G. Gilmore, 37th Regiment. And this goes all the way across the whole entire field. There's just stones everywhere. And fortunately, they are pretty much all in good shape. There are a few that's like broke in some places, but most of them are in very good shape, which I think is awesome, because people nowadays like to come and vandalize cemeteries. So hopefully this one never gets vandalized. And there is some memorials right here. Georgia Confederate soldiers, we sleep here in obedience to law. When duty called, we came. When country called, we died. And this is Elizabeth J. Newberry. She was born April 6, 1836, and she married J.W. Simmons on December 3rd, 1868, and she died September 8th, 1907. And it says right here, earth has no sorrows that heaven cannot heal. And there is some writing on the back, but I unfortunately could not find out what it said, because it has been so worn down over time. So if you can pause that and see if you can kind of understand what it's saying, then definitely leave that in the comments below. And one cool thing about this cemetery is there's a creek that runs right through it, which I think is cool because you don't see that a lot in many cemeteries today. But there is a creek that runs right through it, which I think is nice and peaceful if you just want to come here and walk for a little bit just to get your mind right. And there is a flag right here that's laying down, so I'll just go ahead and pick that up. Not positive where it goes, so I'll just leave it right there. And there is a bridge right here that goes across to the other side, so you don't have to get into the water and get your feet wet to go to the other side. And there are some fish in there, if you can kind of see them swimming around, which is cool. I'll go ahead and go across this bridge. And I'm pretty sure all these are unknown soldiers. Well, some of these are not unknown, which is good. And as I said before, there are some that's been broken over time, which is unfortunate, but nothing that we can really do about it. I'll go ahead and pick up this flag right here. And this one has unfortunately been broken in half. I unfortunately just broke this stick in half. So I'm going to stick this into the ground. I did not mean to do that. Not at all. And there was a big storm that came through here just a few days ago, so that's the reason why most of the flags are down. Got that one back standing up. I'll come pick that one up in just a moment, once I get all these up. Now I believe every single flag is picked up now. Besides the one that actually broke the stick. And that one just fell over. And pick it up real quick. All right, now it should be sticking in the ground. As I said before, almost all these are unknown. Now, a lot of these flags are down. And on the other side, there is another creek that runs through here. But sorry for like the weird pauses coming through here on this side. There was a lot of Confederate flags down, so I was just trying to pick those up. Just in respect of the soldiers. And now I'll go ahead and cross back to the other side and go show the big memorial that's in the middle of the cemetery. So I'll go ahead and cross the lake right here. I did not get my feet wet, which is good. And the memorial in the middle of it says to the unknown dead. And this is the other side right here. And it also says to the unknown dead. But this is a very nice and relaxing cemetery to come walk around and just relax. And there is one stone up here that I missed. I'm gonna walk past it, so I'll go ahead and come up here and read it for you. J.M. Elliott, Company B, 42, Alabama, erected by his daughters. Well, that's going to be all for today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like on it and also subscribe for more content like this. If you want to know any more or see any more videos about this cemetery, then leave it in the comments below. And if you know any more information over the cemetery, then also leave it in the comments below. But with all that said, thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.